Are you with us? If you would, please, Hope. Assume and then, Hope, before you testify, again, Hiowa Solovitz. Hiowa, are you with us? Am I saying that remotely correctly?
Close enough.
Close enough, all right. If you would take the second podium, and with that, Hope, if you would, you're recognized. Please state your name, whom you represent, please, ma'am.
Hi there, my name is Hope Stevens. I am representing myself as well as my granddaughter. I am the proud great niece of a documented original Tuskegee Airman and a grandmother who lived to 106 years young, very closed in her right mind, and believed in voting because she was born in 1914 but couldn't start voting till the 60s. So I'm here to stand for what I believe. I do oppose this bill. For me, I have a concern that the Secretary of State can refer information for criminal conduct, but it is not clearly defined exactly what it is that can be referred. I would ask that there be a clear list for that. And then focusing on fire departments as being insufficient to be able to have for voting locations, especially in small towns, because our roots are in East Texas, being able to have a location that may not necessarily be a city building, to give an option to the smaller towns, to the rural towns. They should have those options, and our focus should be on having repeatable, predictable, and measurable type of voting processes that are legal, that are fair, that are equitable. And I have an issue with I have no issue with having the poll watchers, but I do have a request that even in poll watching training, there should be consideration that you have to consider what type of environment that you are creating. Because intimidation isn't necessarily just in the words that you say, but it can be in the body language, the vocal tones that you use, and even in the facial expressions that can cause someone to consider to shrink back because of the ambiance that they are experiencing. I have heard that there is data that has been missing, and so I would ask that there is data that does give us the consideration that to show county, gender, ethnicity, age, and any other type of specified triggers into which can be used for criminal prosecution. And then also, we should have an environment to where, for me, there's so much that's been said, so I won't repeat a great deal here, but we have to stop focusing on what makes us different. Let's take what we are common at, build that bridge, and let's use those differences to fortify that bridge. And that, again, I'm all about voting. I vote, I vote, I vote. My great uncle fought in the war for me to have this right. I am not going to waste it. My grandmother didn't take it for granted. If she was over 100 years old voting, then I'm going to stand and do my part.
Okay. Members, questions for Hope?
It's experience.
All right. Thank you for joining us today, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.